Painted nails go hand in hand with brutal knockouts. A love for pole dancing doesn't stop him from being fearless in the cage, skateboarding, and an iron chin. A smile that never leaves his face and a deep void within his soul. Payton Talbott is a walking contradiction, breaking all the norms of MMA, yet he remains undefeated in nearly 20 fights and loves to entertain the crowd with savage knockouts. So where did this future champion and potential legend of the fight world come from? Payton Talbott was born on October 9, 1998 in Las Vegas, Nevada. From a young age he showed a natural affinity for physical activities, excelling in soccer and basketball. However, his true passion was skateboarding. He spent countless hours at local skate parks honing his skills and developing a love for the sport that would later influence his fighting style. But besides sports, Payton enjoyed spending time with what he called weird friends with a weird sense of humor. I'd like to say the reason that my friends have such a messed up sense of humor is because of our childhood of what we did for fun. Tire push 505. That was pretty SI. That pretty cool. One of the things being the game of games somehow just had a board, and we created this game where we take a full deck of cards. We write challenges on each card, and then we put them into like the pages in a book. You scatter them in, and we go around in a circle until we complete all the challenges, and you have to pull a card out randomly. You have to do whatever the card says. Yeah, and that game has led us to do some pretty messed up things. I've witnessed a lot of my friends being beaten with a sock full of coins. Another thing we did was like I had to drink a shot curated of whatever mixture my friends put in it, but that's at least it's just a shot. Yeah, but I had food poisoning for 2 days. I actually threw up violently for 2 days straight. Understand if they like you up, dude. They put like expired dog food in it. Like I don't even know if like everything was edible that they put in. We found that fun while everybody else was playing. No apples to apples, two-hand touch. Payton Talbott's journey into combat sports began with wrestling. He started wrestling in middle school, covering grade 6 through 8, and continued throughout high school. Despite his commitment to wrestling, Talbott developed a strong dislike for grappling. He often describes it as fake and lame, indicating a preference for striking and more dynamic aspects of fighting. His disdain for grappling is evident in his humor, as he jokes that his favorite grappling move is the one where you get back up. And then there was a time I was jumped at 18. Oh yeah, on my birthday party, on my 18th birthday party, these guys wanted to show up. I threw this crazy party. They didn't look like they needed to be in the party, so I didn't let them in. They had a problem with that, so 2 of the girls they were with started beating their friend. Out of 2 of the girls I was with, damn well so they got in the house. No, everybody was like out front for some reason. It just a house party. Yeah, and I went to pull one of the girls off of the girl I was with, and I got tackled before I could even finish doing that, and I turned around. The guy just like brandished a gun, pulled his waistband up, and I looked up at 3 guys was like, and I just had to let them beat the out of me. My friend was like 10 feet away with a gun point to his head, and they were telling him to strip. What the underfer? Yeah, this is outside. Yeah, right outside of my house in like a nice neighborhood. My parents were at the casino like downtown, cause I told them like I was throwing a party for my 18th. Like, get out of the house, 18-year-old. They're like, all right, we'll let you in. Then they get a call at 3 in the morning from the cops. Like, they called the police and everything cause they had guns, and we thought they were going to get shot. Payton's journey into the world of fighting began in a rather unconventional way. Once Talbott was sitting in a diner with his father while they were eating. A trailer for a Conor McGregor fight was playing on TV at that time. He didn't know who McGregor was, but as soon as his father started mimicking the Irishman's accent and phrases, Payton became immediately interested in Conor's persona. After asking his father about McGregor, Talbott began watching Conor's highlights and knockouts, which sparked his interest in striking techniques. After that, he stumbled upon mixed martial arts one day while skateboarding at his favorite park. He noticed a group of fighters training in a nearby gym. Intrigued by their discipline and technique, he decided to give it a shot. From the moment he stepped into the gym, Payton was hooked. He dedicated himself to learning the art of fighting with the same passion he had for skateboarding. At 18, Talbott walked into the Reno Academy of Combat, a moment he recalls vividly. He felt his stress melt away as he took his first beating in the gym. It was humbling, and he fell in love with the sport. Since then, Talbott has remained loyal to this gym, dedicating nearly every day to training. Unlike most, Payton decided to approach his career wisely and was in no hurry to compete as a professional. At first, he decided to compete as an amateur. His first opponent was Ernesto Villegas. The fight took place during the King of the Cage Future Legends events and was quite about. Both fighters were highly pumped before the fight. Gentleman from Houston, California, presenting Ernesto V. The rounds lasted for 1 minute and 12 seconds in total. Throughout that time, Payton moved like none other than Sean O'Malley. Keep going for something and wearing himself out, but dang, he's taking a beating right now. Tables have turned. All of a sudden, Talbott keeping him up against the cage, landing during the start of the fight. Both fight exchanged quite a few kicks and jabs. Talbott a nice kick. By the end of the first round, Payton Talbott had slammed Vuz into the steel and knocked him down to deliver a few nasty punches. When you get hit in the body like that, it wears your energy out and it just takes your condition away, and there ain't no recovery from that. And that will conclude as soon as round 2 started. Talbott continued to deliver the blows. Applause. We had a nice fast-paced, explosive first round here. Both fighters still look very fresh and ready to go. I'm excited to see where goes they're going. Good, and Talbott he soon enough he put gas against the steel. Once again did his opponent right there. I mean, he's coming in attacking the body. Getting those straight jabs right on the chin of a few more nasty punches, a rear naked choke, and Payton emerged as the winner. He's not doing much to defend himself too well. Good job on turning around now. Let's pop out of there. He's going to get her back just like that. Talbott trying to